This is The Roman Show.
You win your UFC debut, obviously on short notice as well. Just how's it feel for you to get your hand raised?
It felt good. I'm just thankful that UFC gave me a shot, and I just kind of want to keep proving myself. Just show them that I can keep doing it. Basically, I like to thank all the support I had. It was a lot more than what I ever expected. From the community and all that. My coach, my training partners, the gyms I went to, everybody that helped me with my diet, my dietitians, just everything, just it makes you feel good.
What are your thoughts about the decision?
I thought it was a fair decision. I knocked him on the ground and I unloaded several punches. He couldn't get up at the time, so I think it's a fair decision.
When you take a fight on such short notice, like 3 weeks, how drastically does that change training?
I was kind of training for a boxing fight in the first place, but just change it up to MMA. It's totally different, and especially coming from the UFC, the fighter caliber is a lot different. So you just got to really push yourself.
Your story is a very unique one, and can't help but notice the fact that what happened with you in the gasoline when you were 4 years old was on a trip to Disney World, wasn't it?
Yes.
Did you make that connection kind of, I know it's several years removed, but here you are about to make your UFC debut in the same place where you had this life-altering accident.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that till, an interview person mentioned it, and I was kind of stunned by it. I'm like, that this, in a way, it's kind of where my life got started, made me who I am today to push myself this far.
Do you feel as though you're perhaps an inspiration for kids? I know you're bullied as a youngster and you've been through a lot, that you can make it, you can be a professional athlete, you can be at the top tier game. Do you like being viewed that way?
If I can do something to help them, then yeah, I'd be happy to take on that role.
For the viewers and listeners and readers that don't know about your story, do you mind just retelling it for us?
Okay, yeah, but basically, you're talking about the gasoline and all that. Me and my family was on a trip to Walt Disney World. We was having some car problems, and so we pulled over at a park, and we was playing tag, and my dad was working on the engine. I guess he didn't have nothing to put gasoline in, so he used one of those lemonade jugs, and I got tired, so I just grabbed the jug and just drank out of it, and next thing I remember was just waking up in the hospital. They said that I died a couple times on the way, and that I wasn't supposed to make it, but I guess the doctor said it's a miracle. I guess I was a fighter then, and I guess I'm still a fighter.
And any long-term effects from what happened there?
Yes, it kind of messed up my vocal cords. So in school, I was kind of picked on and all that, bullied. So I kind of just stuck to myself a little bit. I guess basically I didn't come out of my shell till I joined the gym and I started opening up.
Do you think about those kids that bullied you now that you're doing this, of all things?
We was just kids back then. It's what kids do. But I'm pretty sure they don't feel the same. They feel the same way that they did. So.
And now that you're in the UFC, are you putting the boxing stuff to the side?
If I have to, then yeah. But anything to improve the game. I'll try.
You've never lost as an amateur MMA fighter, pro MMA fighter, amateur boxer, pro boxer. When's the last time you lost at anything?
Grappling tournaments. And I know I did a Golden Glove once, and I came in second in that. But basically, I just try to keep pushing myself and try to get better at all aspects of the game.
I believe you're the second youngest fighter in the UFC now. Did you think you'd make it here this quickly?
No. Basically, I got with my management team, and they was just talking about it. And I was actually supposed to come here just to meet everybody. And it turns out that, I had had a fight. So I mean, I was thrilled. You know, UFC, you know, asks you to fight, you don't turn them down.
Quickly the fight ended.
Yeah. I mean, anything can happen in a fight. It just so happened, you know, I clipped him perfect right there in the chin. I mean, he seemed like a tough opponent. You know, it just took a little bit for me to wake up. You know, I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from the guy. You know, he's in UFC, so he's got to be a good fighter.
Now, you know, you just took this fight on short notice. Are you open to taking another fight really soon, or do you want to take a little break for a while?
You know, it's whatever UFC has to offer me. I mean, it means a great deal for me just to fight for them. You know, I mean, this is like as big as you can go. So, you know.
Congratulations, and have a great time tonight celebrating, man.
Thank you.
This is The Roman Show.